Good morning, everyone, and welcome to North Dakota today on this Monday morning.
Do I look bruised by chance at all?
We're going down to the Super Bowl this weekend. He goes, oh my gosh, how excited are you? I was like, I just want to punch you in the face. I'm so excited. Sometimes, you know, when you just have it all built up in you and you just feel like bursting.
By the way, we're going to be live Friday from Minneapolis at the Super Bowl. We'll have coverage for you throughout the week. Beth and Alex are down there now, right? At least on their way.
Did they go down today or are they going down tomorrow? Today?
I'm not sure, but they will be there soon. With a lot of great coverage for you, and hopefully they're going to do the Paisley Park tour tomorrow, and they'll have some footage for us.
I bet you're going to be there on Friday or Saturday.
I looked at the schedule, and I think it's only tomorrow.
For media?
The case, I think so. I think so.
You have to go. Can you go as like a tourist?
I'm going to find that out.
Okay.
I will call your hookups at the Super Bowl committee. Hope you get a great weekend. A little chilly out this morning. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, we're going to also show you how nail polish isn't just for nails.
So all of those ones that Aji and Isabella have collected over the years, we're going to show you how to use it to make decorative and creative mugs. Plus, Ready, Set, Hike. We're going to be showing you some healthy Super Bowl snacks on today's menu. I know a lot of people like to kind of pig out during the Super Bowl game, but it's kind of nice to have a few better options, especially if there's some people out there still trying to eat healthy.
Just for practice, can we hear your kind of call at the line like, Oma, ready, set?
It'd be like, 24, 24, 64, Chrissy, pigs, pickles, hike.
on two, ready, break. All right, Lisa Green, let's give us an update here on how chilly it really is outside. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's cold out there. It started up yesterday. We had a frigid day yesterday, and more of the same today. Temperatures are starting off below zero in a lot of spots. You have a little bit of haze on the horizon, too, indicating we might have a little fog this morning in Fargo. And temperatures are on their way up to 11 for your high today in Fargo. That's as warm as we'll go. Wind out of the south and light. And we'll again enjoy mostly sunny skies. At least in Fargo, there is some cloud cover up north. Checking out your temperatures right now, we are at 4 below in Fargo, 7 below in Grand Forks, Devil's Lake 10 below. The good thing here is that the wind is on the lighter side, so that means wind chills not too much of a factor for us here today. There's a little bit of a wind chill out there, but it's not bad, especially obviously in those areas where we don't have any wind at all, and that's much of eastern North Dakota with all those calm reports coming through. So there may be some fog up north, Badette, Roseau reporting 3 miles visibility there. Again, Fargo and Grand Forks looking okay at the top of the hour, and your radar and satellite map nice and quiet here in the valley. There's a little bit of snow showing up down in South Dakota and back over into eastern Montana, but we can expect to have some dry conditions with a few clouds streaming through here today. So a quick look at your afternoon planner. This is a snapshot at around 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be seeing temperatures in the single digits to some low teens and light wind continuing. However, late tonight that wind will pick up, and I do want to take a look at the hour-by-hour planner for tomorrow to give you a heads up of what's going to happen here. So overnight tonight, the wind gets going. We start to see some clouds rolling in, and we're waking up tomorrow morning with gusts into the 30s already and warmer temperatures. That wind driving in some warmer air may just not feel much like it, given we are going to see some gusts of 30, 40 miles per hour. And then we'll have a chance for some snow, especially up north, but even in the southern valley, we could be dealing with that. So ahead by noon, we're starting to see the cold front already starting to work its way through. Temperatures out ahead of it in the south into the low 30s, but gusts will be into the 30s and 40s. And the potential for some freezing rain coming up for tomorrow afternoon and evening as well, mixed in with some of that snow. So there may be a bit of a mess for that evening drive, and that wind's just going to cut into any milder temperatures we have tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Yeah, and so progressing through the rest of the week and getting into your Thursday and Friday, high temperatures only in the single digits, and Saturday and Sunday are just looking to be quite cold. Another stretch here where we've got some frigid air moving in. Of course, just as we transition into February, we're definitely feeling the chill. Yeah.
No, I'm not coming back from Minneapolis.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's going to be cold in Minneapolis too, but not quite as intense as what we'll have here, of course, up in the Red River Valley.
Sorry about all the cheering. It's going to be a long week for you, Lisa.
I know. I'm going to have to put up with you guys being so excited about your trip.
She gave me a little look because I was like over here like,
all I saw behind the camera were just arms flying around.
I get so like these little bursts of energy. I get just so excited. So
she's such a professional. She just stays right on top
like,
of it, like, you know, nothing's happening.
And going into this weekend.
Her and I, Chris, are like bouncing out of our chairs.
Oh. Well, good luck to all of our guests this week, right? Well, thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
Hey, speaking of some outdoor fun, we want to make sure that we give away our very first VIP winner for the Otter Tail County on Ice giveaway. So we wanted to say congratulations to Chris and Kelly. You are our very first VIP winner. You're receiving two-day VIP passes and 4 child passes. If you want to win, all you have to do is head to valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv. Of course, we've been giving away regular event passes too, so they're going to have a lot of fun out there on Otter Tail Lake. I think it'll be a blast out there.
All right, so we want to give you a little preview of what's to come down in the cities. Again, if you're heading down the cities, festivities have already kicked off as far as like Super Bowl Live, the NFL Experience, and you were where this weekend?
So we were right by the convention center.
Oh, nice.
And has a look out on Minneapolis and everything. So they have so much of their cool stuff set up. So this is the outdoor, like I said, the Super Bowl Live experience. So they had everything like ice sculptures and warming benches that they actually use for people who have like outdoor games and stuff.
Yeah,
and we did where you walked in to Target and they had like free hot cocoa. Oh, there's the warming benches. There's the whole family. We were all out there. They had free hot cocoa, put your photo on a marshmallow, like dance, and then it projects it up on this building and stuff. And it was so much fun. So this is a shot from my sister's apartment. So that you can see all that blue and purple, that's Nicolette.
Oh, nice.
And so they had all these spotlights going on all the buildings downtown. And that building up on the left where there's that green and purple, it looks almost like fire that they're displaying. On the one side, that's where you could record you doing a dance move for 10 seconds. And then you looked up on the building and your shadow was dancing. So my sister and I did a dance that we both knew from one of our cruises. And it was just really fun. We were really impressed with the event and everything that they had out there. They had concerts going on. This was a snow globe that's shaped like a football that you could go inside of and get your pictures. So they had all these different free things, and they were giving out like free chips and free hot cocoa and free candy and free this and that. And so it was really fun. My parents even said that they probably weren't going to go to a lot of it, even though they're 15, 20 minutes away. But then they said that they were really excited and happy that they got to go and experience it, because it is something, it's a big deal for that area to have the Super Bowl there and all the hard work that they've put into doing all these different events. And I know the convention center you pay to get into, but this was all stuff that you could go outside and enjoy for free.
So is the convention center, is that the NFL Experience?
Yep, so that's the NFL Experience. So there's the Super Bowl Experience, there's the Super Bowl Live. So the Experience one inside is where they have the trophy. They have like a yard dash that you can, 50-yard dash or whatever and stuff. So a lot of other things, but again, that's the stuff that you paid for a ticket to go into there and see stuff. So we'd went on Friday night just to the free things. And it was nice too, because it wasn't too cold out quite yet. And it wasn't too busy. I mean, there was parts where it was a little congested walking with people, but the lines weren't too long. They had a sledding hill where you could actually like tube down it and stuff. And so since we'd gotten there after we drove from here to Minneapolis, and then we ate dinner and then we quick went there, we didn't have time to do everything, but it was still fun to just be able to do a lot of that stuff before it gets super busy the end of this week.
When you see that weather forecast, and I'm wondering if some of like the Uber VIPs are gonna like, because everyone comes in Thursday or Friday night, but now they might be like, you know what, I'm flying in Sunday, I'm gonna take in the game, I'm gonna go out afterwards.
Just gonna go in and then we're going out.
I hope that doesn't happen, but
you would hope that and I know some of them go to like every Super Bowl, so to them it's like, it's another Super Bowl, but it's still kind of fun to see what the different cities have to offer and be able to experience some of that different stuff. And I know like obviously the zip line over the river sold out within like 2 seconds, but it's still fun to kind of, it's winter, so they have the ice castle here, and then they have all these ice sculptures here, and they have different things. So if you're able to go down, I would say go to it and check it out. If not, then we're going to be giving you a look at least here.
I'm excited to see how Minnesota responds to the Eagles fans. Hopefully we can show them, kind of teach them what it means to, you know, teach the opponents.
Be nice people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the more and more stories I hear from people, it's like, wow, it was savage.
There was an M&M stand where they had the colored M&Ms for Eagles team, colored M&Ms for the Patriots team. And so when you went through, you got to pick which M&M package you want. And I asked the girl, I said, which one's been going? Which one has... And she goes, oh, Patriots, hands down. Because it's all of the local people that have been going there in the beginning of the week. You know, that Friday, well, it opened up Friday, so it had only been one day. But she's like, oh, yes, hands down. It's been, everyone's been Patriots fans just because of the fact that the Eagles were mean to their own team. So they were then rooting against them. Speaking about the Super Bowl, you can only watch it right here on Valley News Live, NBC. 5:30 p.m. is kickoff. As I'm sure you're well aware, the Eagles versus the Patriots. It should be one heck of a football game. And Alex and Beth, it does say that they're going to be down there tomorrow starting our coverage for you, keeping things local, showing you some different views. So make sure you're tuning in for our sports in the evenings leading up, of course, to that Super Bowl game. And then Friday is going to be a full day. We're going to have the Valley Today out there live. We're going to have North Dakota Today out there live. Lots of different things for you guys out there. So again, KVOY. We're so excited. The place to be for all your Super Bowl coverage. So, did you watch any of the... No. Me neither. No. We got back in town and I was too tired and needed to unpack things so that I could get things packed again for this weekend, and I didn't turn it. The only thing that I did see, because I was flipping through the channels, was the Kesha, her performance, and it was, wow. I mean, really? Super emotional. Yeah, she had a bunch of women up there. And I'm sure you know the song, you know, Pray by Kesha. And then they had this with U2. I mean, at one point you're like, guy, you know, is this a political show or is this a music show? Yeah, you see a lot of people with white roses. Now, those were worn in honor of the Me Too movement, of the Time's Up movements. And Bruno Mars, we're showing him because he took home a lot of those. You know, he did that. He got the song, the record, album of the year, lots of those wins. He took home half a dozen of them actually last night. I do like Kesha's Pray song. Yeah, I wish that song. I probably am going to have to go on and look for it and rewatch that. You can just see her, like the intensity, and then all these women around her, and then apparently I heard that when she got backstage, she just like let this big... Just broke down. Like, okay, I did it. I made it through that. That was intense. All right, we got a rich show in store for you. We're going to talk about bedazzling some mugs using only nail polish.